Listo.
So today I will explain my project. The project consisted of the ultrasonic sensor and the buzzer. Basically what the project is about is that we check how the ultrasonic sensor sends the sound wave and how the buzzer reacts to it. So what is an ultrasonic sensor? An ultrasonic sensor is a sensor that sends an ultrasonic sound wave. Once it hits its object, it sends back the sound wave to the transmitter, and then it produces, it reads that data. What is an RGB and how it works? An RGB is this right here. It basically works in the way that it has the 3 red, green, and blue colors, and depending on the inputs that you put into it, it shows different colors, as you can see right there: blue, red, etc. So the logic for the buzzer is pretty simple. If the distance is greater than half the distance divided by 2, then the buzzer will sound, no matter what color. So right here you can see how I am close. The LED turns red once I start moving back. It starts changing color to a pink, magenta, light pink. You see how fast it changes to blue, pink, purplish. Right there, the buzzer sound. Blue, blue, green, and so on and so on. I want to go ahead and explain the code. Here we have a variables that define the trick pin, the echo pin, blue, green, red, and the buzzer that go into the Arduino. Then we have our setup, our pin mode. The trick pin is an output, echo pin is an input, the red is an output, green is an output, blue is an output, and the buzzer is an output. Right here we have our if statements. This is saying if the distance is less than the distance minimum, which right here we explain it over here. Anyways, when that is less than the distance minimum, the red LED will give a 255 output. We then move on to the second if statement. If distance is less than half distance and distance is greater than distance minimum, the red and the blue LEDs will give a variation of colors. Then we move on to the second if statement, the third if statement, my bad, that consists of the distance and the half distance. Here's just saying that when the distance is greater than half distance, the red LED will not produce anything. However, the green and the blue will produce outputs. Then we have our last if statement for LEDs. That state if the distance is greater than distance max, then the green will send out a 225 output. And lastly, for the buzzer, it says if the distance is greater than half the distance divided by 2, and distance is less than half distance times 3 divided by 2, the RGB, all those inputs are printed, which make the buzzer sound.